Hey guys, it's Comcast here. Today is Thursday, June 12th, and we are back here at Great Adventure. As you can see, so is literally every school bus in New Jersey, it seems. But it seems like the school groups are starting to cycle out. I decided to come today because I wanted to see what else has changed at the park since last week. I know of a couple things already, so we're going to see what else there is to see. I should also mention that the fuel light temperature today is around 90 degrees, so it's going to be a bit of a brutal day. Thankfully, we're coming here kind of late in the day, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hot, but it has been pretty rough today. Check that out though, Flash has like no line. Also, it looks like 4th of July preparations have already started, maybe. They have all these kind of American flag style things across the main entrance here. It looks really nice. Looks like the wind definitely did a job on them a little bit, but yeah, very nice to see. Looking like they've done some cosmetic upgrades to Main Street. You can see on the lamppost there's those welcome to Main Street signs. They're on this side and that side as well. Very nice. Looks like they're not just here. They kind of seem to go all the way down too. I really like this. It almost feels, I mean, call me crazy, it almost feels Disney-esque. I really like that. And they also have the skyline in the background of each of those. It's really nice. You can also see on either side of the fountain, they've added those kind of decorative planters. I'm seeing just a big increase in plants in general around the park. You can see a ton of new stuff right here in front of Sweet Spot. To me, this is definitely, at least seemingly, a part of the new management that is here at Great Adventure. We have the new park manager, Mike, as well as the new regional manager who oversees multiple parks in addition to Great Adventure, who is Pete. And this definitely seems like stuff they would have put in, which I really like. I'm also seeing, I don't know how new this is, but this new kind of tarp or covering right there over that little seating area next to Sweet Treat so that it's not unbearable during these hot summer days, which is really nice. I will say something I'm noticing as I'm standing out in this plaza here on a really hot day like this, could definitely use some trees or just some form of shade. I mean, even a couple trees on this side and a couple trees on that side would definitely go a long way. First off of the day, that was gonna be yum. And look who we found! Sammy! Sammy's finally back in Jersey for like 5 minutes. All right, we've made it down to Frontier Adventures. We're gonna go on Log Flume because there's more updates with that water fountain I showed off in the last video, which I'll show you guys after we get off. Here is the new addition. There was one, now there's 4 more. There's a total of 5 of these fountains, and they're really good. They get you soaked. We're now over here at Mine Train, and this sea train looks so good. Grabs keys, phones, wallets, they can't fit, they fuckers, and we're cloudy. Mine Train was great as always. I unfortunately did not get to ride in the sea train right here. I was in the yellow train, but row 2 on this thing always goes crazy. Sammy, was that crazy enough for you?
Yeah, it's funny because like the turn now is like legend. It's just like,
yeah, you just get tossed.
I was like, oh, okay.
And how was that? You were complaining a lot.
I got really wet, but like now I'm dry, so maybe I'll do it again.
Well, because it's burning hot out here, that's why. It's almost as bad as Florida heat. Just rode Toro. We'll be back here later for more rides, but we rode in the back car, and this thing is hauling today, which, if you guys remember from the beginning of the video, I said it's 90 degrees feel like temperature today, and Toro runs crazy on those kinds of days. And I think it's running extra fast because today is Toro's 19th birthday. So happy birthday, El Toro.
Happy birthday, El Toro.
Yay.
Sorry you missed your brother.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy that all these years ago, I say all these years ago, I'm 19 too, so it feels a little weird. But yeah, Toro's officially 19 years old. It's 2 years away from being able to drink. So in 2 years on this day, we'll bring it some margaritas and ride with them maybe. Yeah, right here. We'll stop at the bar right here and bring them on. But in addition to all of that, they do have some new merch, which I didn't show last time. I really like these designs right here. I really like that logo. Also forgot to mention, we did wind up riding Mine Train again in the C train in the exact same seats. And the C train is ever so slightly smoother You can feel the upgrades that were made for sure, and the refurbishment, obviously new wheels and all of that. But on the aggressive moments, the really jerky moments like the Helix and the Airtime Hill, it is more aggressive than the A train. So I think the C train or the Blue train will be my new train of choice on mine train. Also, something else to mention, I was here the other day, I didn't vlog though, and so I noticed some stuff on the boardwalk. For one, there were people behind the fence by Twister, so hey, maybe that's a sign that 2026 is finally getting moving. I also noticed that they put some planters in front of the fence there to kind of pretty it up a little bit. And I saw this marker right here, which could have been there for God knows how long. I wouldn't really know. I don't remember if it was there last year, but if it wasn't, that's a pretty cool sign. Alrighty, we just got off of Flash in the front row. And I've noticed that the lighting is back on, which is really, really exciting. I don't know how long it'll stay on, but right now, every aspect of the OBS, at least in the front half of the train, is working perfectly. So that's pretty awesome. Hello, Zach.
Hello.
How was it for your 200, who knows time?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Subscribe, and maybe Zach then will reveal his ride count on Flash and how many times he's been here this year.
Seriously.
Sickening.
It's better than Guardians. Sorry.
It is. It's better than Guardians and Tron.
You know, these guys are just censored.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it'd be better if it was playing Iran. It was in a box. No inversions.
No.
And it was like just a party.
It just sounds like a lamer, less intense, not fun version of this.
These guys just don't know what a good roller coaster is.
Go back to Disney.
At the end of the day, Flash is a good ride.
Flash is a great ride.
It's probably like top 100.
Okay. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Flash today. I'm also noticing around the park here that they have the bubble wand stations in a lot more locations than I remember. I saw one here, there was one by the front entrance, they're all over the place. I can actually see the setup. I think that's the setup for it at least. I have not tried it. Obviously, I don't think I'm really in the prime demographic for bubble wands, but I do think it's really cool that they have it. Now it is time for Blutro. Kind of surprised to see this. Pretty much no line for Nitro.
Go to the exit. Make sure you take a test when you get in the coffee.
I just did Nitro in the back row, and that was running crazy fast. So it's A and B on right now, and A train was running exactly like D train would run. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, D train was always by far the fastest, and A train, what you'll notice when you ride Nitro, if it has what's called an overspeed, you'll come to a pretty harsh stop on the final brakes. And normally it would only ever be D train that would do that, but A did it today. So that tells me A is definitely the new prime train on Nitro, for now at least. It was absolutely amazing. But now, as if we weren't wet enough from log flume, we're gonna go on Roaring Rapids. Also, speaking of log flume, while we were on Nitro, I noticed a full log just sitting in a dumpster next to the bottom of Nitro's first drop. So,
Full Hollywood vlog?
huh?
A full Hollywood vlog just sitting in the dumpster?
Yeah, a full Hollywood vlog. There's plenty of those sitting in the dumpster, that's for sure. It looks like they added cubbies over here at Roaring Rapids to hold your loose articles up there. All right, we just got off the rapids. Wet report. That was probably the most wet ride I've gotten on this in a long time. I think we all got completely soaked.
I should take your phone so I can show them all how wet.
Oh, you want to do a 360
Yeah.
on me? Great. Absolutely soaked. So the park does close at 7, unfortunately, but we got about an hour left. We're gonna try to grab some food from Sweet Treats. Also, these tables were not here. Very good spot for them because there's never enough There's never enough seating over there. There's never enough seating right in front of Fatburger, so I do appreciate that they have that over there. We're gonna try to go up to Sweet Treats to grab that blue ice cream flavor I showcased in the last vlog. We may stop at Flash on the way over there just to get another ride in. And then we're probably gonna end it out on Toro for the night. We couldn't help it, we had to stop at Flash. All right, we just rode Flash in the back this time. For whatever reason, the entire train has the audio off. I don't know why. I know I just praised it for the OBS all working, but now, well, oh well. It's still a great ride no matter what. And Sammy has much more praises for it now that we rode it in the back versus the front.
Well, like I said in the Media Day vlog, if you guys would watch that, it's a good ride. It's much better in the back though.
I think it's 50-50. Like, the forward section, way better in the back. The backward section, kind of better in the front, in my opinion.
Well, the backward section is almost too much to the back.
Yeah, this turnaround right here, it crushes
oh my
you with
God,
positive
my head.
G's. It's a lot. But yeah, Flash, it's a great ride. even, what is it, 60 rides later or something. Got some very interesting flavors here. They've also changed the orientation of the cash registers in here. They used to be facing 90 degrees the other way, but now they're kind of set up just like Yum Yum, where it's like stations.
Cut it out.
Yeah, they add a little cutout there. It's very Cedar Fair. I think I might have found the new best ice cream flavor here. I will say the portion is super small. The one scoop, it's not really enough for this little cup, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty filling too.
Yes, it's I think cookies and cream, and Sammy said with a hint of blue ice cream.
It's at the very end.
Hint.
At the very end.
Yes, but it is really good. Now that our ice cream is done, we're headed over here for the rest of the night. Also, noticing as I'm walking by, the sign up there for Bugs Bunny National Park looks brand new because, yeah, it stands out a lot more than it did before, and there were a couple pieces that looked very different than they do now, so that's awesome. It is so dead over here. Wait, what are we gonna do?
All right, turning and going home.
Yep, I guess we're going home now.
All right.
Well, now we're kind of lost without Toro, so I guess we're just gonna go ride this. All right, we just did another ride on the flume. I didn't get too wet because I was in the back and I had shields in front of me, but I really do enjoy the addition of these fountains. It does a lot more than you'd think. Yeah, we're definitely out of luck here with Toro for its birthday. At least we got one ride. This you don't get to see every day though. They got maintenance manually jogging it back and forth a little bit. I don't know what they're doing. Is there a horn? No, no horn.
All right, this is what getting stapled on El Toro looks like. How much room do you have?
Not let this happen.
Arms up, buddy.
I'm almost bottomed out. Yeah, that's...
Try and move, try and move.
Oh! Well, we waited until exactly 7, but the bull did not want any more riders for its 19th birthday, unfortunately. Someone's upset. With all that being said, that is going to conclude our time here at Great Adventure. A brief time, but it was good nonetheless. Sammy, in his grand temporary return, how was it?
I don't know. I feel like these videos where I'm in it, they'll still get like 1 million views.
Yeah,
just because
Sammy's
I'm
the
in
winning
it.
factor here,
It
guys.
usually is. Wow, look at the amount of views on this video. I'm telling you.
Although look at the number of views on the Epic video that you're in, and that one didn't do so hot.
Well,
so.
it's because you're a Jerseyan.
Oh, because I'm a
Yeah.
Jerseyan.
Yeah.
And I invaded your territory, and I guess
Yeah.
that wasn't wanted. Got it.
Invaded the territory.
Yeah, I invaded Sammy Town.
But yeah, no, it was all right.
I wish we got more rides on Toro, that's for sure. But
Yeah, happy birthday though, I guess.
yes, happy birthday,
Sorry
Toro.
your brother got imploded.
Yeah. Now that it's the same age as its brother was when it died, so it's going to throw a bit of a hissy fit. Maybe.
Yeah, I would too.
I would too. Zach?
Well, as Colin said earlier, I come here way too much.
Yeah.
So this is nothing new for me. Flash Toro, happy birthday Toro, by the way. And if this video gets 100 likes, I will reveal how many times I've been here
100
this year.
likes, you got to set the bar a little bit higher.
500 likes.
There we go.
And,
Be ambitious.
And I will reveal how many times I've been here this year and how many flash rides I've done.
It's going to be quite the sickening number. With all that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.